season 4. So the team's looking very, very good. Very good. The biggest problem is we're losing Shaquille Barrett, Khalil Mack, Laramie Tunsil, Brevin Jordan, Kelvin Joseph. So Hunter Driver and Kirk Cousins are our 2 QBs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Kareem Hunt, and Julian Carter are our running backs. Brevin Jordan is going to play full-time fullback this year, and he's also going to be our third down back, believe it or not. Pittman got up to superstar X Factor. He got superstar at the beginning of the season because of some mentorship with Chris Godwin, and then he had an insane season, so he got up to superstar X Factor. He's going to be our number 1. He's also going to be our slot. T. Higgins at 3, Jamal Blake at 5, Chris Godwin and Sharif Strong at 2 and 4, with Lil Jordan Humphrey coming up the rear, being a tight end and also being a 6 wide receiver. Laramie Tunsil, Ali Marpet, Clyde Barnes, Cody Ford, and Michael Owenu are our starters, with Tyree Phillips, John Runyon, and Evan Brown as our backups. Will Bowden, Cody Hall, and Lil Jordan Humphreys are our tight ends. I could technically put Brevin Jordan at one of these positions, but we're just going to leave it like that for now. Defense, we switched to a 3-4, so it is going to be a little weird. DeMarcus Lawrence, Matthew Ioannidis, and Tevin Bryan are going to be our left ends for now. Sheldon Williams, J.J. Watt, and B.J. Hill are going to be our defensive tackles, with Jerry Tillery all the way down here. Cam Jordan, J.J. Watt, and Jerry Tillery are our corners. C.J. Henderson, Quincy Proctor, and I think it's Tyler Savage are the 1, 3, and 5. Marco Hill and Kelvin Joseph at the 2 and 4s. Marco Hill will be playing the slot. Justin Reed, Andrew Thomas, and Kenny Robinson at free safety. Shaq Barrett, Joseph Asai, and Robert Quinn at right outside backer. Chris Barnes, and Jamin Davis are our stand-up inside backers, as well as Lance Long. Jamin Davis and Lance Long are going to be our 2 inside backers. Khalil Mack, Carlos Basham, and Tyler Flowers are our left outside backers. Desmond King, special teams, best available tight end. 4th tight end is a long snapper. Running backs is just going to be best available at each one. So Brevin Jordan, since he is a certified fullback, will be our 3rd down back. One of our 3rd down backs as well. And then Julian Carter will be our 2nd power back. Pittman and Strong in the slot, followed by Mumphrey. Mumphrey's one of my quarterbacks on NCAA. Marco Hill, Micah Hyde, and Quincy Proctor in the slot. Khalil Mack, Cam Jordan, and DeMarcus Lawrence are going to be our 3 primary rushers. Jamin Davis. Shaq Barrett is actually an 82 overall at sub-backer, so he's going to be playing some sub-backer. We'll probably put Lance Long in at that 3rd sub-backer. So that's it. Let's get into season 4. I think this could be the year. Everybody's in the correct position. I think after this year, it's going to be hard to justify keeping a lot of these guys around, because they are going to regress, and they're going to regress hard. At the midseason mark, we are 3-3. Well, that's fucking not good, by the way. So we've already had our bye then. We're 3-3. We're tied for 2nd. Of course, we have to bring back Laramie Tunsil. He's a longtime Texan at this point. He's good. He's going to stay good. I would probably prefer to bring back Shaq Barrett more than Khalil after this point. But then again, it does depend on how they play the season. Jamin Davis, I would love to bring back. Brevin Jordan, I'd love to bring back. $4 million a year on 7 years. No signing bonus. See if he goes for that. He does. Cool. We'll bring back Jamin Davis. He's only 25. Give him a 5-year deal. Give him maybe $10 million a year. Give him 5 years, $10 million a year. He's excited to stay. Cool. I'm glad you are. A 5-year deal. 8 plus 9 is what, 17? Fucking Christ. We'll give you 18 and a half. At the end of the season, we went 13-4. We only ended up losing 1 more game after the midseason mark, but it was not good enough to get the 1st place seed. So the Chiefs must have won either more games, or they had the tiebreaker over us after the 1st game of the season, where they probably beat us. 4,900 yards, 39 touchdowns, 7 interceptions for Hunter Driver. Very impressive season from him. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, 359 yards, 14 touchdowns. Very good year from those two. Receiving, Pittman and Goodwin, both over 1,200 yards. Pittman with 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. Goodwin with 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns. Bowden with 950 yards and 11 touchdowns. T. Higgins not really seeing the ball all that much, but did make good out of his opportunities with 744 yards. Blocking is fucking broken in this game. We're not even going to look at it. Jamin Davis, 126 tackles. Sacks, 13 for Cam Jordan, 10 for DeMarcus Lawrence, 9.5 for Khalil Mack, 9 for Shaq Barrett, 6 for J.J. Watt, and 2 for Lance Long. So putting Shaq Barrett at that middle linebacker position in sub-back formations got us 9 sacks from him. Unless he got 9 sacks as a backup edge rusher, which I don't think is possible. 4 picks for C.J. Henderson, 2 for Jamin Davis, 1 for Lance Long, 1 for Khalil Mack, 1 for Hill, 1 for Desmond King. I'm not worrying about fumbles this year. Touchdowns, none. Kicking, Santos, 67 extra points, and one of them was blocked, so I don't mind that. 14 of 20, he needs to get that up, or he will not be coming back to the team. Jake Bailey had a good year. And 1 punt return for Rodney Pittman. So he had, 11 touchdowns on the year? Hunter Driver wins MVP. We also win Coach of the Year. I don't understand how when the Chiefs beat us. Must be because we were in a harder division or something, I guess. So now we're taking on the Patriots. They beat us last year because their rush attack just absolutely killed us. So we have a long way to go to the Super Bowl. We still got 2 more wins just to get there and 3 to win it. So let's hop in. Okay, everybody knows the rules. Down by more than 2 scores, and we can hop in. Other than that, we got to stay out of the game unless it's end of game drive. Up 21. Okay, cool. We're moving on to the AFC Championship. Go down by more than 9 points. We're allowed to hop in. 7-7 at the end of the first. 14-7 us. 14-14 all. 17-14. 24-14. 24-17, so they did end up making a little bit of a comeback there at the second half. 31-17, 31-24, 38-24, 38-31, and we end up winning. Okay, so Hunter Driver must have got Superstar X Factor or something he got Superstar X Factor for MVP because he literally has 6 fucking upgrade points for being QB, Offensive Player of the Year, and Most Valuable, and MVP. Seahawks versus Texans in the Super Bowl. Let's go. We're finally here. We're finally able to make it happen. We have to win now or we're going to a 5th season. You know the rules. Only if we go down by more than 9 points can we jump in, or anything after 5 minutes in the 4th quarter. Down 14-10 now. Still 14-10. 14-13. 21-13, 21-19. Nope, now we got to come back out. And we're just going to slowly go play by play here to make sure that we don't end up losing this game. If I have to jump in, I will. Sidney Jones picks us off, and they come right back down the field. And they'll end up scoring, so we'll end up hopping in here. On 1st and 10, we'll go ahead and drop back. See nobody, roll out, trying to find somebody, could dump it off to the tight end. We're just going to pick up the first with our legs. On 1st and 10, once again, we're trying to go down, drive, score, make sure that we have a chance at winning this game. 28-19, we hit the tight end for 10. Then we're going to go ahead, hit T. Higgins over the top. He just beats, I think that's Miles Bryant, the corner, who's like 5'7", so he looks like a fucking midget compared to T. Higgins. We're looking for T. Higgins here. He's matched up, and he gets the clean release. Go up, get that ball. He's 6'4". He has 5 inches on Sidney Jones. He goes up and gets that ball. And now, this play, when I tell you this was a money play in one of my franchises. Roll out, looking, Godwin, open, dot. Just barely squeaks it in. I thought we were going to have to go for it at the 1 and try to get in and waste even more time. Instead, it takes us down. We end up winning. We end up on top 33-28. A some point. We end up scoring a touchdown. And then here we go. Seattle driving. Russell Wilson at the helm. He's had a chance at winning a Super Bowl like this before, but ended up throwing it on the 1-yard line. Tyler Lockett caught over the middle, gets down. They use their final timeout. 20 seconds left. Here we go. Russell Wilson drop backs the pass, finding the tight end over the middle. I don't know why they would do that. They hurried back to the line. Russell Wilson scrambles. Khalil Mack has a chance. Russell running. Somebody get there. And he steps out with 1 second left. 1 second left. 19 yards to go. We're in prevent. I spin inside. Russell Wilson takes off, running. And for some reason, he fucking slides. What a dumbass. And what I was saying here was I would have much rather had Justin Reed and Laramie Tunsil up there. One final look at the team. This team turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be. For the longest time, we were having struggles with the offensive line and the running back groups, and we only had like one good wide receiver at a time, and the defense wasn't coming together correctly. Nobody was really developing all that well in the front seven. So I was slowly losing hope during season 3, and then we made some trades, got our shit together, and we got a lot of these veterans rings, including J.J. Watt, Shaq Barrett, Khalil Mack, Cam Jordan, DeMarcus Lawrence. You know, all these guys got rings, and I'm happy for that. If you guys enjoyed this content or any of the content on my channel, I do roster updates on Madden and 2K. Stick around, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.